Put that glide on and do it.
I don't know. Are we ready for it?
I already started the recording, so whatever. This is the intro now.
Recording.
The first
All right,
words of the intro
everybody.
are "put that glide on and do it." So
Hey, shut up! I'm talking.
let's take that advice.
Let's take that advice. Yes, everyone be quiet now. Welcome, class, to Y Caliber. I'm your host, Matt. We're joined as always by our GM, fucking Jared.
That escalated quickly.
This escalated very quickly, and we got our usual ensemble, as the French put it. And if I didn't say that right, please let us know in the comments below.
Yeah, I won't. I'll hold off on telling him, despite being a French teacher, so that you
Look,
can in the comments
I don't
below.
think you should announce that you are, because internet sleuths will determine who you really are.
Let them try.
Well, if you figure out who he is, please, the comments below. But do it during the daytime so he has a chance to delete your comment.
If you figure out who he really is, please leave your comments in a note you slide under his door.
Please don't just like send him a picture of his wife. That would be awkward.
They'll
Why
never
do all
figure
these
out
notes-
that I'm actually
these notes
internet
are so-
celebrity D. Davis.
Oh my
Internet.
god. You two are conjoined twins, joined at the nipples.
Whoa.
You knew it.
We're joined at the ab bone, so
Yeah, it's in the ab bones. That's why we're
Why
able
don't
to
all
use
these
two
notes
different
just say
microphones.
More to the Empire.
It's true. But yes, to quickly go over it, we have Feral Knights playing Caeneth, we have White Caliber playing Amek and Caeneth, we have an internet celebrity D. Davis playing Hagar, and we have Mike the Mexicano playing Roland.
Sup, guys?
We have
Hola.
Steve, Glorious Steve, playing Nerum. I'm Arrested Crab Crusher. We're played in by the Roots, and tonight's guests, I don't know if they're still on Mumble. No. G Parmesan is here. And later on, maybe Ash will say something, but probably not.
I thought she was talking all the time before.
Well,
with
I
that
thought so
high-pitched
too,
voice.
but apparently not. I love
I
the
have
trumpeting.
to say that Mike has never sounded whiter than when he said "hola."
Is that what he said? I thought he said hello.
You should see me when I dance.
I thought he said patriarchy.
I thought he said
Manifest destiny.
Le quiero Taco Bell.
So anyway,
yes.
where were we last time?
We had learned about
Time.
Arresta Craw Crusher's tragic past.
Yes. Arresta's sad backstory was revealed to all the world.
We learned that he is
I cried.
retarded. That is the Dragon Age term for it.
So
that's
it's not offensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been slowed down by his short legs. So moving along,
No, that's
some
that's
guy
not-
wanted us to help him out.
What was
Yes,
that guy's
you-
name again?
The master of House Delac, I
Holy
believe.
Shit, you're a nerd.
I fucking look.
Why don't you go play some Dulac Dota?
Maybe I will. Mistreat
You know,
me so bad.
don't bully the one guy who's paying attention to the story here.
Hey, I was on that. Some guy wanted us to help him.
Hey, internet celebrity, can you fill us in on what happened last time?
No, because now I feel like you're gonna make fun of me.
You blew your one bit of knowledge, didn't you? You know nothing else.
He blew it. He blew it right out his ab bone.
So tonight on Y
Bone.
Caliber, we have an excellent example of tabletop bullying.
Cyberbullying.
This is our pre-Christmas very special episode.
Mhm.
This is a serious issue
Am I
on
playing
the
the
internet.
Grinch?
Yes,
Or am I
When are you ever
Scrooge?
not?
you're the dog,
I'm the dog, damn it.
Max.
Is that
Are you
really his
Brian?
name?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah.
Look at this.
Sounds
That's
right.
the first name that popped into my head when I thought of the Grinch's dog. So
So
the other
let's-
thing I know is
Yeah.
that the Craw Crusher House tried to kill us all in our sleep.
they sure did.
because They don't want Tardy McTardpants over there coming back and taking over the family business.
They really hate bakeries.
I feel like you have cheated and looked up Arresta's middle name on my sheet.
What?
Bakeries?
How dare you, sir?
Yes, Tarty
Tardy
McTart Pants.
Tardison.
Oh, well.
Okay, but yes, they tried to kill us all in our sleep. Caeneth hulked out, as I recall, and now we are having to clean a lot of bed sheets. Is that how we're opening?
No, we left the inn. We're sleeping
only-
at the rich guy's house.
Oh, yeah.
You just
Yeah,
mad
he
that
was-
I
he was
killed
giving you-
3 out of 4 people.
He was giving you a safe space to hide in.
That's right. So is it the morning after, and we've all woken up in one really long dwarven bed?
Pretty much. Pretty much.
The really long dwarven bed, though, is essentially just an ottoman for the rest of us.
No, you guys all had access to guest rooms, which were more spacious than the inn rooms, and you could actually, get one to yourself. But still, I mean, for non-dwarves, they weren't exactly gigantic. For Niram, they were kind of cramped.
For Niram, it was essentially a pillow.
Yeah, he was pretty much
Not
like.
quite that bad.
It was more like a Dakimakura. He might have had like a centaur on it.
Oh,
Oh,
no, stop it.
No. Mm-mm.
What? I don't
No.
know. What's going on?
Those,
no, don't.
Okay.
No,
okay. Okay. We're just sweeping that aside, moving right along.
Yeah, we're moving. Yeah,
We're gliding
Wait.
past that.
we are
Wait,
gliding past.
I missed that. What was that?
So, so you guys wake up. You guys are served a delightful breakfast of dwarven
Oatmeal?
food.
It's oatmeal.
There's a little bit of oatmeal.
Oh, dwarven campus, is it?
There's also some bacon, which is not from pigs.
Oh.
It's from crabs.
Oh.
Not from crabs. There's no crabs. Not a single crab.
We're gonna find a dark spawn crab that's like the size of a house.
It's gonna be called Citizen Snips.
I don't like
I'm
crab
throwing up
bacon.
that adventure.
All right, so are we all
Arresta-
at breakfast, or
Rest eats
Yeah, you
the
guys all
mysterious
sit at breakfast.
bacon.
yeah, Arresta's just like double fisting.
It's not
He's
actually
double fisting
mysterious.
bacon.
Amek
Not
looks,
mysterious to. It's certainly not mysterious to Arresta.
It definitely isn't. He loves this oatmeal bacon.
Amek looks slightly less haggard than he did the night before.
Roland asked for wine with his breakfast, and he feels great.
You probably don't get wine down here. You just get mead.
No, they have wine.
No,
This
just
guy
mead.
This guy has a lot of pretensions to
Oat mead.
to being
Did this
classy.
guy have like our
It's
lazy
also
one?
not really mead.
He does.
So
Roland
this
does
guy
not
wine-
stop
flavored
drinking
wine?
it.
Mhm.
So Arresta has ruined his breakfast beer by putting oatmeal in it, and is drinking.
It's like
that.
mother's milk.
I imagine this is like the biggest tragedy to dwarf kind. This desecration of beer.
Steve, you got some weird fetishes.
I know.
So he's drinking his beer with oatmeal in it, and he keeps calling it oat mead.
It'll catch on.
He's also eating some crabs. Boom.
No, not really.
Yep. Yep.
Well,
No,
it
there's
depends
no
where he
crabs.
picked them from.
Oh, well, that's true, I guess.
Okay, so it's morning, guys.
It's
You
morning.
all sleep well?
I did. My ab bone's a little sore, but I feel pretty good.
Why? What happened? Did one of the guards visit you during the night?
No, I slept on my stomach. You know how it is.
Oh, well, if you sleep on your stomach for more than 4 hours, you may need to see a doctor.
Well, unfortunately, there are no such thing as dwarven doctors, so we'll just have to move on.
What, you gotta have a doctor for your stubby, come on.
It's a bone in my abs. Let's go
I don't
save
think
the
that's
world,
right.
Arresta. Let's go
I
save
don't
the
think
world.
That's right.
We got a world to save.
No, we're not leaving here until you finish your oatmeal.
Fine.
P.S. That's the oatmeal from yesterday.
You mean the oatmeal he was throwing at people?
The
Oh,
oatmeal
it's
with,
really not.
with the rabbit in it.
No, it's really not.
Just like
So,
a big rabbit bone.
So as you guys are eating, with Niram barely able to fit on the bench,
Or
Um,
use like any of the utensils.
Niram,
very
you're too
carefully.
big for the bench.
you notice that is actually getting make Scottish.
Is whatever's wrong with him getting worse?
Hardy, let's go, lads.
Oh God!
This is probably he's having difficulty adjusting to being back underground.
No, it's the oatmeal.
It's a difficulty
It
adjusting
stretches
to
me
life underground again.
tonsils.
So as you guys are enjoying your breakfast, and it is actually pretty good, you're eventually joined by
Oh, you can't remember his name either.
I can't remember his name, Avarice Delac, who's a middle-aged dwarf. He has a cane, and although that's more of an affectation than anything else,
Julian can.
and dark gray hair, and of course a very well-kept beard, in sharp contrast to Oresta's deranged rat's nest.
Wow, it's harsh.
It is harsh. It is harsh.
It's a harsh world.
But
Told
you know
to-
what? The viewers are expecting me to be harsh with you guys, so
Poor Jared. So typecast.
I know everybody
Very
else is like,
mean.
oh, he's such a cruel GM. Well, fine, I'll show you guys. Fucking cruel GM. Show them. I'll show them all. So he sits down at his chair at the end of it's kind of like a big long table. His chair is much nicer than all the other ones, which are actually mostly just stone benches.
Oh,
Well, I trust you all had an excellent night with no one else trying to stab you, eh?
It was
He chuckles a little bit.
it was quite the novelty. Thank you.
Different experience.
Well, yes, I know you surfacers aren't really used to the way life is down here in Orzammar.
No, I'm usually not so used to having a roof always over my head.
Well, how else would you live? It must be bizarre out there.
I believe
nothing
it's
over your head but empty air.
I believe it's a matter of perspective. If you spend all your life out in the open air, it's strange to be underneath it. If you spend all of your life down
He
here,
actually seems very unsettled by this idea.
Oh, don't tell him that. He'll vomit his oatmeal.
I'm sure he's got a strong constitution.
Oh, he doesn't. Look at him. He's got a lame
Amek.
leg.
Emek looks at him.
He seems fine.
I just had like a billion runs.
He seems okay. Well,
It's just sort of implied agoraphobia.
When I went up to the top, I thought I was gonna fall into the sky.
Did you?
I did for a little.
Did you? Were you jumping?
Or are you being thrown?
I don't remember.
Well, I'm sure it was a traumatic experience for you.
No, not really.
Oh, you're turning invisible, Aresta. Are you okay?
Oh, I had to restart map tool.
Oh, goodness.
Now he's just gone insane.
Well, Amek
Did
just sort
someone
of
put
winks at the
Lyria's
others.
breakfast?
So what
He's
is
gonna
it
get
you
his
want us
oatmeal.
to do again?
Well, I believe that that evidence as to the conspiracy on the part of your siblings to remove you from the line of succession, Aresta, is being kept under the crab
part of
crusher
that.
family estate.
There's a plasma sword on that RDLDRESAL alert.
This is reading this whole thing out to me
That's awesome.
in robot voice.
Yeah, that's real subtle.
Thanks, Ash.
Thank you so much, Ashley.
Good job, Ash.
Good job. Good job. This is what we get for crashing the Guild Wars mumble.
I know.
No problem.
It sounds so lifelike. It sounds just like her.
Here, I made him an icon. Look at that.
Very nice. Alright, so you wanted us to investigate their warehouse? Storehouse?
Oh, I believe it'll be kept in their estate proper.
Oh, well, that's the one. You'll have
So
to
you'll
excuse
need
me. I was
to
rather short of sleep the other night.
have to engineer a way to get inside and find the information that you need.
I think we should use the door.
Oh, that might work
Got
for
the
you.
key. Well, I've got the keys.
Oh. Well, that's one problem solved. Assuming they haven't changed the locks.
I guess we'll find out.
Yes. Let's head over there now while the rest of the party is suspiciously silent.
Yes, we'll carry the
Why
lot
not?
of them.
Niram is just slowly chewing his oatmeal and looking, just kind of frowning because he has to like eat it from the bowl straight.
And yeah, I don't think he'd appreciate that because he's not an uncivilized brute like these dwarves.
It's against the coon, right?
To not chew your oatmeal, yes.
To have to use your fingers to just scoop it out.
Either that or he's just licking it out of the bowl.
He's got big chunks of oatmeal in his beard. Some on his eye patch.
This is most unsatisfactory.
Is there something on my eye patch?
It is not a vacuum.
It is not a coon.
Do you know anything of their defenses or patrols or anything we may need to avoid?
Oh, well. If they're anything like any other house, they'll have hired soldiers. Nothing truly loyal to them, of course. The warrior caste sits above the smith caste. But, the usual knee breakers and head bashers.
Hired goons.
They might have some traps. And of course, anything really incriminating will be hidden somewhere quite well locked.
And what do you expect to gain from this whole exercise?
Well, it's a good thing we have a thief among us. Roland says as he looks straight at Tanith. I mean, not Tanith. Caeneth.
Caeneth? What the hell?
Crossing the streams, buddy.
Ooh,
Well,
Crossing them really bad.
since you asked,
Suddenly Caeneth's bangs become really heavy and we can't see her eyes anymore.
I did ask.
there is a tome currently in the possession of House Crusher that I would like to see liberated from their vaults.
Is that a specific tome?
Yeah, what's it about?
Oh yes, yes. It contains all of their most secret lyrium smithing techniques.
It seems like quite a tome. Perhaps something that would bring their entire line crashing down.
Oh, I assure you.
What a shame that would be.
I assure you that proof of their malfeasance where Oreste is concerned would probably deal a killing blow to that house just to begin with.
But...
Oressa looks puzzled now.
What is it, friend?
Well, I kind of figured that once we were done with them, I'd just take over the family line.
That's a good point.
Well, if I'm able to get Oresta reinstated as a citizen of Orzammar, then we can help to reestablish House Crackrusher. Unfortunately, there is no real way to bring this incident to light without causing significant damage to the family's current status.
Ah, I see. So there's intrigue involved.
Niram's just shaking his head again.
Roland, on the other hand, looks totally excited.
Well, I guess you're right. They're not just gonna let me back in, are they? It's not like I can just walk past the guards.
Yes, that's what we've been discussing.
No, I'm afraid it isn't. You are, after all, no longer a dwarf of Orzammar.
But I'm still a proud Crackrusher. Did you know that we once crushed a giant darkspawn in the shape of a crab?
I'd never heard that story before.
Well, I might have made it up.
Oh, I see.
Well, anyway, I guess if that's what you want, we don't have much of a choice. They're gonna keep trying to kill us guys.
That's no good.
Yes, I can do without somebody trying to shank me in every corner. I have enough problems with that already. Kind of
Yeah, I mean,
gesture.
I'm gonna crush you with a hammer later, Roland, but why am I so Irish?
What's Irish?
I don't know, but it's getting that way, isn't it? It's not easy to talk like this. I should just use my normal voice.
So begins.
Well, it's
Shit,
it's
go
your
fair.
call. It's your call, Aresta.
Alright, why you might want to like mark this part down, because he'll be laughing for the next 20 minutes. You might want to speed through that.
Okay, so if you're watching, you can skip ahead 20 minutes starting now.
Wait, no.
Whew, that was good, guys. We totally defeated everyone.
Yeah, good job.
And now we're all Grey Wardens.
Yay!
Okay, yeah, we did it.
And Oresta is king of Orzammar and talks normal now.
Woo!
And I married like 30 princesses.
They're
all
Hugh
dwarves.
Laurie.
They're all Hugh Laurie.
Why are they all female dwarfs shaped like Hugh Laurie?
I don't know, man. It's Jared's adventure. He's
I know.
the-
I couldn't help myself.
Bitch, I was drinking
Owls.
something.
Just had to get his kinks up in this thing.
That's true.
Well, okay, I guess let's be off then, guys.
Right. Egram says, right, let's do it. We're on a time frame. We should dwarf it
Well,
out.
you're not.
Yeah, but I mean...
That's a good point, and I mean, I poisoned you last night.
Let's not discourage his feelings of responsibility towards us.
It's gonna look really bad on my Grey Warden resume if these guys don't do their job.
Yeah, don't forget,
You're
he's
gonna be
still he's still only a junior warden.
Yeah, they're gonna be
Still
like,
gotta get his wings.
you did
Never
what
be
with
the head
what?
of a major corporation.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I guess it would look bad in the yearly performance review.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, Duncan
it's
will sit
okay.
him down.
Maybe you can still take that job with the Wizardry and Witchcraft School.
Oh yeah, I've heard about The Witcher.
Oh, them cards. Let's collect all them cards, guys.
They're all Hugh Laurie. They're all Hugh
They're
Laurie.
all Hugh Laurie.
Hugh Laurie
They're
dousing
all
himself
just-
with milk.
Just Hugh Laurie with boobs out.
Hugh
All
Laurie
right,
in the
well,
bathtub.
we've got work to do. Aresta, do you want to do this?
It is, of course, entirely up to you.
Let's talk about
It's
it on
worth
the
considering
way.
that we want you to do this.
Look, no one cares what you think, Orland.
Woo!
Well, I do.
Harsh.
No, I do. I'm sorry. I snapped at you because you didn't eat your oatmeal. I made that for you. I strung it through me hair.
Roland just kind of looks down at that with this expression of pure contempt.
And then he
Like
pulls
you
out
thought
like
he-
a 6-foot long strand of hair.
Oh,
But yeah, let's go. I mean, he's gonna keep trying to kill us, and Caeneth can't kill everyone down here.
so we have
I can
to.
kill most of them.
So we have
I'm
to
sure you
confront them one way or the other, right?
Yeah, we don't have a choice.
Then let's go.
Well, thanks for breakfast.
Yes, I appreciate your hospitality.
Yeah. And second breakfast.
Second.
That one I had during the night.
Night breakfast?
To be honest, I didn't leave. I just stayed here and ate all night.
He was eating his feelings.
Aw.
The only way I can feel alive.
Aw.
But okay, let's go.
Let's see if we
Of course,
can't
once
fix
you
that
are-
for you, Aresta.
Once you're finished, you can return here, and we will conclude our business.
Sounds wonderful. Let's go on another adventure.
Okay.
Sure.
We've still got a
Him
few
still
weeks
shaking
left
his
to
hand
live.
as he, like, straps on his weapons and stuff.
Amek
you guys
goes
have got
up-
time to maybe spend like a week or two underground and then get back to Denham.
Maybe a week or two.
Yeah.
That's
That's
good.
anywhere.
It's not like not dying is important to us or anything.
That's anywhere between up to 7 days and maybe 14.
Don't worry, if you guys die, I totally know a 17th level cleric. He can totally resurrect you. I'll just need, like, a toenail from each of you, like, now, so I can give it to him.
Actually, can I get constitution checks from everybody who is not Hegram?
Oh, okay. Yeah, yay.
Is it just straight Constitution?
That's a good question.
I don't have anything
Well,
for
for me it is.
Constitution, so. Oh yeah.
Because if it's like stamina, I got stamina. Oh yeah.
Yeah, stamina.
Well, I tried to roll and map tools closed. I think Roland just died.
Oh, no.
I'll roll it for you, Mike.
Dem's the rules. You die in the game, you die in real life.
Damn
Uh-oh.
it!
You rolled
Does
a 9, Mike.
I think that's good.
Alright, so Amek and Caeneth. You guys aren't feeling too good.
Not really?
Like, even for usual.
Oh.
And as you guys were leaving, can I get perception seeing checks from all of you?
How about perception searching? Because I am searching my eyes for and my
No.
senses. Oh,
Mike, you rolled another 9.
Number
That's
9?
good. I'm top 9.
Number 9.
One day you'll
Okay,
read me.
well, apparently Roland is the only one who doesn't notice, probably because he's too much of a self-centered ass, that Amek and Caeneth are both looking pretty pale and a bit on the black veiny side.
Ugh, that's no good.
What isn't good?
It's the taint. The taint is
I told
bubbling
you
back
last
up.
night. Stop talking about me taint.
Just put a cream on it and don't tell us about it. Jesus.
Right,
Did I
excellent.
say Jesus? I meant maker. Sorry.
Yes, of course.
The Jesus maker.
Jesus, the Jesus Maker. Oh.
I believe the Jesus Maker is named Mary.
Ah.
So,
So you
what are you guys gonna do?
You don't
We're
look
gonna
too
break
good.
into a compound.
I don't
Oh,
feel too
well.
good either, but we gotta get this done and get out of here.
Yeah, I mean, we are dying, Aresta, at a faster rate than one usually does.
Well, yeah, you are human, but I don't know. A warden guy, is there anything they can do to slow it down? Maybe leeches?
Leeches? Are you
Leeches.
serious?
Would arcane lore help me think of a possible remedy?
Sure.
I'm gonna give it a shot. Why not?
And maybe we can make him eat some crabs.
Got a 14 on my nerd skills.
I'll pass on that,
Pretty
Aresta,
good.
but thank you for your concern.
It's pretty good. And you have the lore talent, right?
Yes. I'm a novice lore master.
Me
I
too.
just made it up myself.
Nerd.
Yeah.
Later
Damn.
on, Arrest is gonna be like wallet inspector.
I believe everything is in order.
Oops.
Hegram, Mike gave you a star.
Huh.
Hegram, you know some of what goes into that that potion that Duncan made?
Mm-hmm.
Taint cleaner.
It doesn't cleanse taints, it only holds taints back.
Does it bleach anuses?
No.
Well, it might as a
Not-
side effect.
It does give you a nice minty breath.
Oh, that'd be good if we're then gonna be looking at our bleached anuses.
Ajax's Miracle Taint Refresher.
You think you could probably make some, but you'd have to find the ingredients.
Well, I will relay this to the idiots who are dying currently because they probably know their options. I could maybe do it. I say, shrug like it's complicated.
What will it require?
Bunch of otter piss. I don't know.
You need some herbs that, come from above the ground, but might be available here.
Did anybody else hear him say you need otter piss?
Have fun with that. Rolan's just enjoying this immensely.
Yeah, you need some otter piss. I know that for sure. The trickster nature of the otter makes it all better.
Some of the ingredients are a little on the unpleasant side.
Well, we'll keep that as a
Bear scar in your
last
urethra?
resort for now. But for now, we've got some work we need to get done so that we can prove ourselves worthy of living. Because apparently that's how the Grey Wardens operate now.
I like this guy's go-getter attitude. I might be bubbling and bleeding, and my black veins might be coming back, but man, let's go get it done. Let's get out of here in the morning and get a job with a drill.
Yes, we're all in awe of Mike's fantastic dedication to the job. Can we go now?
It's just okay, fine. Ugh.
I don't think you want to die either, Roland. So let's cut
I
the
don't-
sniping for a minute.
Caeneth.
For 5 minutes. Let's act like a team and get something done. Okay, guys?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if it's not too much trouble, we could probably swing by the market. It's on the way.
Yeah, you could absolutely do that.
It can't hurt to look.
Yeah.
And I haven't eaten in minutes.
Okay.
Why not just start eating?
Is it
your
along the
beer?
way? Let's go to the market.
More like you're dying 4 months.
Amek walks off in a random direction, assuming the market is there.
Make him roll for it.
No.
I like the
Amek.
delay.
You had to roll the dice.
Amek, you're not yourself when you're hungry. Come on, you're going the wrong way.
Well then, tell us where to go.
Well, I would, but you're acting like a real dick today.
I don't want to die!
Neither do
Oh.
I.
Come on, ever since you awoke to your power, you've always known you're gonna die a terrible abomination. Let's go.
Roland
I'm
actually
not
looks
worried about
impressed.
that.
You guys are getting a lot of sidelong glances from other dwarves at this point.
I mean, I gotta be honest, maybe pull your hoods up or something. You're quite unpleasant to look at right now.
If you guys have seen the mage headwear in the Dragon Age games, I don't know if that's much of an improvement.
You mean like a big feathered hat with a headband and drapery?
Yep.
The fact that Caeneth will die before me is at least keeping me going right now.
Amek
Roland,
pulls out
I am
his
going to kill
conical
you.
hat. The plume on it. Fine. Thump.
What is that on Amek's shoulder? Is that a dead squirrel?
Yes.
Or is
He
that
hunted it
wearing
himself.
He's got like a
hair,
fur.
isn't it?
No, that armor has a fur collar on it. It's the special hawk armor for when you're a mage hawk.
Oh, nice.
It's the champion of Dunwall armor.
Since I haven't played the game, I'm just imagining a giant hawk that's a mage, and this is a prestige
Yes.
class you can take.
That is the thing that happens.
Hawk mage.
So
That would have been a better game.
So yeah, so you guys go to the market. It's, you know, teeming with dwarves. Those of you who are not Aresta are easily, like, vastly the tallest people here,
Caeneth for once feel tall.
which is not really helping you guys be subtle at all. But to be fair, few things do.
Amek draws the
Caeneth.
veil across the face of his dumb mage hat.
Caeneth still gets to feel tall.
Lon
For
just
once.
walks with his cloak dramatically shrouding his face.
It's really warm for that.
It's all the
And you're not the
liquid
one that
hot
looks
Because
they
the city
need
is
to-
heated by lava.
Oh, damn. That doesn't last very long then.
He soon becomes sweaty and looks like an attractive blonde woman.
Who's dying of taint?
Dying.
So anyway,
Anyway, let's search the market here for some ingredients.
Yeah, I could probably rattle off a list to some shopkeepers with investigation and junk. Communication and investigation. Be like, hey, you got any barbells?
Barb!
Gotta get swole so we can go take that dungeon on.
I need to melt a single iron barbell into this colloidal silver mixture.
Amek's
Feed it
gonna
to
go
these
find.
jerks.
It's suppository.
Gonna go find a dwarven merchant of some sort and try to persuade that guy to help him find the ingredients.
okay.
With his persuasion.
Yep, roll persuasion. You already
I did roll
-1.
persuasion.
You still succeed. And you get
Yeah.
you generate 3 stunt points if you want to use them.
Flirt with the bearded woman.
I'll just make
That's
a
not enough
joke.
points for flirt.
Amek uses mighty blow and just
I
put
think
you through the table.
I can use bon mot with that. I'm not sure. I don't have my
bon
book
mot is
open.
1.
Yeah, I'll just use that. It's not much use anyway, so I'll make a clever joke.
Quick, you gotta say a joke now.
Did you ever hear the one about the chicken foot?
No.
It had 3 claws.
Oh my god.
You suck, McCain!
It's the last time I make a grammar joke up on the spot.
So,
Pretty good.
so
That's not not Jared. That's the actual in character response.
The dwarf is just like, oh.
The dwarf's like, what's a chicken?
Most of the stuff you're talking about, you'd need to go down to the. You'd probably have to get some of this stuff off of a duster.
Oh. I don't have any cleaning supplies.
What? No. The castless dwarves, they live in the bottom
Oh!
of the city.
Yes, of course I knew about those
In
dusters.
the bottom, near the taint.
Well, thank you for your guidance. Is there any of these items that we could find here?
Maybe a couple of these over at that apothecary.
Well, thank you for your help, kind sir.
He grunts and goes back to haggling with the dwarf woman over I don't know, some shit.
Over the, I don't know.
I don't know.
Amek,
Sometimes
what do you find?
improvising is hard.
I found that there's some ingredients that we could get at that apothecary across the way, but apparently we have to find something called a duster to get the rest.
Oh no. Was he quite sure about
But we don't
that?
have any cleaning supplies, Roland says.
That's what I said.
Roland, you gotta stop saying your name like that.
Roland says.
It's the Arlesian style.
It must be the taint.
So, what's
The
the
really
deal
weird
with
part
these?
is how he keeps getting T-shirts with his own catchphrases on them.
So what's the deal with these dusters, Aresta?
Well, they're, they don't have a cast.
Oh,
And
What's important? I thought you elves were kind of the same with your city elves, and your wood elves, and your night elves. And your
Night
high
elves?
and your wood elves. Did I say wood elves?
you did.
They all look alike to me.
and the knife just barely misses Roland's throat.
Look.
Where does she keep getting those?
Well, she's got them strapped to her inner thigh. Hasn't she shown you? Anyway.
Roland just pretends he didn't hear that.
Anyway, dwarven social hierarchy is ruled by complex, interrelated,
Oh God.
and rigid castes. The castless, commonly known as dusters after their ghetto of Dusttown, the lowest rung of dwarven society. They're like outcasts in their own city, unable to take up work among the higher castes, nor to defend their honor in the provings or fight the Darkspawn to protect the city. They're dwarves, rejected by the stone itself.
So what you're saying is you have an alienage for your own people.
Yeah, it's called
That is
Dusttown.
disgusting.
Well,
Sounds intelligent to me.
I mean, what
And
do
the
we do?
knife just barely misses Roland's throat again.
What are we supposed
You're
to
more
do?
civilized than I thought.
I mean, they'd just be on the corners asking for handouts. We like to round our homeless up and just kind of move them out of the way.
Roland is nodding piece by piece as he continues this lecture.
By contrast, Niram is just shaking his head still.
Roland keeps tucking his.
They
his
should
neck
bind
away
them
from
and
the
cut out
knife.
their tongues instead.
No, that's just me.
Niram's just constantly disapproving of everything that's happened.
God, we need to take that Morgan disapproves macro and replace it with Niram.
That'd be pretty good.
So far, Heckram only has high hopes for Amek and Niram. He's been taking notes, and he's like, okay, well, I can see the cream of the crop already. The rest of these guys will help out to live.
It's the
I
old guy and the
guess.
tall guy.
Yep.
All right.
It's
Well,
helpful.
I don't know if we're gonna have the time to go to the bowels of the city before we die, but maybe we can pick up the items at the apothecary here and drop by the dusters after we finish bringing down your old house. We've got a busy day.
Are you certain you can infiltrate this and do it without any sort of setbacks?
That'd be nice for a change.
That'd be kind of surprising. I mean, you're like 9 foot tall, Niram. You can climb over the wall around the compound.
You know, he has a good point.
I'm referring to our sick companions.
Well, you know,
I'll be all
they're
right.
they're tall in surrounded Dwarf Town. Come on, you're
Just,
gonna get
you
looks
know,
either way.
If you
Look,
could
if you
avoid letting people hit me with swords, then I think we're going to be okay.